I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Okay, we're gonna cut the plastic today on the boat. My name for my boat came in today, so you see that, and we're gonna attach some vinyl lettering. Follow my videos because I waxed the whole bottom side of the boat with anti-fouling wax. Okay, so right now I'm gonna actually cut the top of the boat off. So this is gonna be unwrapping, unshrink wrapping, whatever wrapping a boat at the beginning of summer season. This is my CRKT minimalist survival knife. I carry it with me everywhere. You can check that out on videos. I got my hat on because I got major bedhead today, so let me get you so you can see my beautiful face. Okay. Now they shrink wrap this one really good. Look at that. That's so nothing can sneak under there and nothing can get under your by your boat motor, because believe it or not, raccoons, cats, and possums will find that and they will get underneath there. There's some under there, but I'm not gonna get those yet. We'll start from the front, people. Start from the front. I'll see if I can stretch this out first, and if I can stretch it out, that'll be pretty awesome, but I doubt it. Oh no, this is on there really good. We're gonna have to cut this. Be extra careful. Got my little knife here. Don't want to mess with my boat paint.
I'll put you down right here. I got vinyl lettering to put on, so I'm so excited about my vinyl lettering and the name for the paint. Man, this is pretty thick right here. It was $600 or $650 to have the boat shrink wrapped and winterized. I think it was well worth it.
You know, you don't want no lines in your gel coat, so you got to be extremely careful with this. Oh, see, I put a line on my gel coat. Trying to get it to go up, and it's going to the side. So from that, we'll go this way. Guess a razor. Look at, there you go. There's the inside of my baby right there. Let me see if I can rip this off sideways now. Put this way. See if we can go sideways with this. Nope. They got one all the way around it. Man, they did an awesome job. Look at, there's one all the way around it. I gotta get this one out. Watch your gel coat. Oh man, that's a really tight one. There you go. There you go. Unwrapping the shrink wrap. They've been on here for about 6 months. Wow, they did an awesome job. Look at this, look at this, look at this. They're like, oh man, it's so hard to get off. But you know what? This lasted all winter long. Okay. They had the little vents on it. You have to let it breathe because you don't want the condensation to build up. See, all this got to be waxed. All this got to be waxed. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, the bottom is wrapped really good, so I'm gonna have to come off the top backwards because the bottom is wrapped really, really, really good. There's a 2x2 holding that up over there. So let's go this way over here. Probably gonna have another one right here. Wow, that's, look at that. I am so, my wife said we're gonna have this done every year because we used to have canvas on our, just canvas over our other boat, and it really didn't do anything compared to shrink wrapping it. I'll come back for these later. All right, so I gotta come back to get those off right there. If I get out this side off, I can pull it sideways. Swim platforms completely shrink wrapped. Nothing can go. I can't even pull this off. I gotta cut this off underneath the swim platforms. This is what makes it a 19 LOA. We had the swim platforms and the motor attached to it, and so your boat could be whatever size, but when you're going towards your marina, they go by length overall. So this is actually a 16-foot boat, but it's a 19 LOA because the motor sticks out and the swim platforms stick out of it. I still can't get that around the ladder. Man, they did such an excellent job shrink wrapping this. All right, here we go. This side should be done. That shrink wrapping is so much better than any kind of plastic you got. Oh, Mr. Spiderweb found this place over here. Now they got it tied onto the motor over here. That's where I put my I think is that thing called my fish finder. All these I'm gonna have to come back on and make sure I get them all removed off. So I'm still 6 minutes into the video. I'm still trying to get this shrink wrapping off. All right, I gotta go to the other side. They shrink wrap around the swim platform and around the motor, and it's not for free, believe me, you pay extra. So with this 19 LOA, I actually paid for 22 feet of shrink wrapping because they did such an awesome job, and that extra footage goes under the motor right there, so no critters can get in your boat, because over the winter they will find under your motor. See, they wrapped completely under the motor right there. I'm gonna put some wax on that and get that waxed off, that oxidation. Man, when they shrink wrap and heat that, it becomes a hard plastic. There's another one where place where it's tied in again over there. They did an awesome job on this. That right there is underneath there because I pressure washed it yesterday. So I don't think that's because they messed up. No, I pressure washed it yesterday. That's off, that's off, that's off. Okay. We're going on 10 minutes and I'm still trying to wrap this, get this shrink wrap off. So now we're gonna get into the boat. Look at that. You see there's no seats, there's no nothing in there. That's because I wanted to let the boat breathe. They put a 2x2 with carpet, and they stapled the 2x2 with carpet like this. I got one more I gotta cut off right there. And they put the nylon rope to it. See, the 2x2, they stapled it and then they tied the nylon rope to it. So I'm just gonna cut this to get this off right now. Now, believe it or not, there's places that you could buy this wrapping right here, And people think, well, I could wrap it myself or I could do it myself. You gotta put a heater on it by your gel coat. So I'd rather pay and have somebody put that heater by my gel coat than for me to do it and mess it up. At least I know it's a big company. Now this is my ski or my toe behind or whatever you want to call this. They actually put it down for me because I told them the height that I needed, and they put it down for me to get the exact height that I needed so I could still pull it into my garage. Carpeting around it, look, they drilled a hole to fit it through. Man, they did some really good stuff. And this was at Cabelas, a.k.a. Bass Pro Shop, a.k.a. Cabelas. This over here. I'm trying to get stuff out of my way now so I can get it unwrapped for you guys. All that nylon I'll come back and get later. These two are tied together to make it stronger. See if I get this out of my way. Nope, this is all tied. 3 of them. 3, I don't know if I'm in the picture. 3 of these guys are strapped together to make it stronger. I actually thought it was one cradle. I'm just trying to get these out of my way right now to keep on moving along. Okay, here we go. 12 minutes into the video and I just dropped my camera. You see I have no seats, no nothing. Because the more you have in here, if you have the seat covers on there, they can't breathe. Now these are the silica packets that they put in there. And these keep the moisture out. Oh my God, I was looking for that right there. Okay. So all this right now is actually going to get pressure washed. And when I pressure wash it, I foam it first with Caranuba wax. So here we go, still unfolding it. Now look at, they wrapped it with indoor outdoor carpet. This actually goes up, but they put it down for me so I can actually travel with it and put it where I need it. Here we go, still going, almost there, bear with me. They wrapped the motor completely wrapped the motor. So I can take that off from the outside. There's the boat. Just some dust on it. Other than that, perfect. No water lines. These are still beautiful, still. Oh man. Nothing wet, no drenched. They put silica packets in here to keep the moisture. Oh, you know what? When you put the props, the ears right here and put it on, you have to have the motor high for the water to actually shoot out wherever it got to shoot out from. Right here, where it shoots out from. I'm wondering if there's an adapter that I could just clip onto right here, because that'll make it easier. I haven't started the boat. I'm not going to start the boat until I look into it. But either way, this is the Bayliner E16. Very sexy boat. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. Out of them. Got my pump, got my flares. Another silica packet back here. My still good. And zero water in this boat at all. Zero residual, like there was ever any water in my boat. That is pretty awesome. I give it to them. This was shrink wrapped by Cabelas, and it came out amazing. I just got a little bit to get off over here. This is actually going to be pressure washed. I'm going to pressure wash all this with a Caranuba wax, and then use a fast wax on the inside of the boat. And the outside of the boat, I'm going to Caranuba wax it with the car. And then I'm going to put a really thick Caranuba wax on the outside of it. This was my water line. See this water line? So I got to make sure I wax that really good. The more wax you have on it, the water line itself is going to be easier to get off. Oh man, look at this. I had to get on the other side and push it over. Okay, so yes, this is in my backyard. That's step 2 where the that's step 2 right there where, oh look, they put plastic up here, tape, so this way when it rubs, it's not gonna rub on it. Pretty awesome. They're really considerate. I gotta send them some I really do got to send them some gift basket or something over there at Cabelas. This is the Cabelas on actually it's called Cabela Drive, but it's right off of Indianapolis Boulevard, and I think it's Highland, Indiana. Maybe I don't think it's Dyer. I think it's Highland, Indiana that shrink wrap my boat for me. Would I have them shrink wrap it again? Every year they're gonna shrink wrap it again for me. Every year. There's the motor. See, all this got to be waxed. All this, that'll come out with wax. Pressure wash and wax. That'll come out with pressure wash and wax. So I got to pressure wash that, wax that. Here's a big telltale sign right here. This is the Bilge right here. Take this off. 0 water in the Bilge at all. 0 water. Now, you know, if you use canvas on your boat, I guess spider web. If you use canvas on your boat, you're gonna have water in that Bilge. No matter what, you're gonna have water. There is 0 water. That Bilge is completely dry. So that's one reason why it's paid. A lot of boats, when they get soft spots, they're all back in this area, because this isn't completely on the bottom of the boat, your drain. It's not completely on the boat, so even if you get water in the boat, you're storing it. The bilge pump's not on, so there's nothing to pump it out. So that's where you store water in the boat. So that's removing the shrink wrap that Cabela's done for me. My boat still looks brand new. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Cabelas. Thank you, Bass Pro Shop, and hopefully get a lot more business, because I mean, people say, well, that's expensive. It was $650 to shrink wrap it. They did around the motor, they did under the swim platforms, they did it under the motor, so everything was completely winterized. They put the marine stable in it. They ran it for 15 minutes with the marine stable in it. I should be able to put the battery in this and start this right up, of course with the water running through it. But awesome job. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.